Oh. Oh, Mr. Evil Clown, how are you doing tonight, sir? I just fell in the water. Looking at that boat going by, it's like, whoop, blunk. Just getting some stuff over from the store. Bought a bunch of stuff. Don't know if we use it all or not yet, but it's a bit of a drive from the store to the well, the house anyways. Cool. Right on. Yeah. That's kind of why I do it at 6, because then Bruce's I don't kind of overlap on Bruce's stream there. And it gives me time to eat supper and so on and so forth. All right. Well, I got this thing. I don't know if I'm going to use it. What else? Should bring that, I guess. In case I want to create some fields. We'll see what we do. We're just going to have a look around, and had a kind of a bit of a look around on this map, but not a lot. I should probably test to see where the reset point is. Maybe I shouldn't. It's going to kick me off. I already did a test and I can't save the game because it'll kick me off the live stream. I suspect the reset point's going to be at the store anyways. Mr. David Williams, welcome, sir. Welcome to the Monday Night Chainsaw Massacre. I'm gonna see how badly we can massacre the map. Like I was telling Ebel there, it's a bit of a trek from the store to our farmhouse. And the fields are kind of spread out along the riverside. At least the fields that are there. I mean, obviously you can make your own fields once you clear the trees out. Here's one of the fields here. So I mean, Bruce is on here. Rusty was on this map earlier. As any of you may or may not know, I'm not much of a logging David, yeah. Not much of a logging fan, shall we say. But I thought it'd be worth checking the map out anyways. I kind of like doing that. If there's a new map that comes out, we'll do a live stream on it and check it out. And the map, one of the map makers was actually on Bruce's stream. He was in there, and that was good. And there he is, Farm Sim Game. Welcome to the streams, sir. It's an honor to have you here. I'm so we're just going to have a poke around as. Probably not doing so much the logging bit as we're going to check out some of the fields. And I see we have some cotton. Oh joy. I'm not sure if that's something you picked the starting crops to be or not. I know some maps. Sometimes you go on there and you start a new game. There's different crops in the field every time you start a new game. Kind of random. Or I thought we were going to do a little bit of see if we can do some grass work along perhaps the river here and see what we can do with that. Um, we have a nice little shed here with the farmhouse. I suspect he used a fair bit of the Elm Creek. Oh, this is a standard in-game shed, of course. Garage, and house. And we're just going to go back to. We got one of these. I don't know if we'll use it. We got a few things. We got a couple of stump grinders to see how they're going to work. I see Bruce was using one and it seemed to work pretty good, so that's good. I have noticed on some of the maps, I haven't tried this one yet. Yeah, okay, yeah, I understand. I don't really care if I sell it or not. We're just gonna cut it and bale it as something to do. Steve, how you doing, sir? Does this door open? No. That's okay. You guys know how to get into a locked building, right? A locked store without a key. Let's see. See if we can do it on this map or not. Give Farm Sim a heart attack. Let's see if it works. There we go. Anybody wanted to see the inside of the store? There we go. Gonna get some. Hello, sir. Can I have some bearings, please, for a JCB? Just parked it outside. Get some water here. All right. Back to the vehicle. Oh, what's back here? Ooh, restricted access, eh? Nope. Whoop. Fake wall. All right, enough silliness. Oh, it doesn't have wheels when you're looking at. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, did you know that? A B&E, yeah. Yeah, if you didn't know that, you can. If the trick is you park up next to a building, real close with this with narrows, or the trick is to get as close as not that close as possible, and then exit the vehicle, and you'll pop into the building. Have a look around, get back in, no problem. Kind of neat on bridges and stuff like that. It's yeah, you can do some silly stuff. All right, let's take that over there. Oops, a little shortcut. See, there's some boats floating in the river there, unmanned boats afloat with some logs. That's kind of a neat touch. Oh, we got a little picnic area over here. Want to see what they're cooking for dinner? Uh-oh. Apparently there's collisions on the lampposts, so beware. Oh, chainsaws. Yeah, well, yes, probably. I think I know where one is because I was watching Rusty's stream there. Oh, sorry, can't help myself. There's one at the lumberyard, I'm sure. I'm going to kind of have to... Oh, there's a field here we can do a little bit of work on. We'll go get in the pickup at the house, and we'll have a bit of a drive around. Welcome everybody. We're here on the Chainsaw Valley with one of the map makers here, Farm Sim Game. Give a warm welcome to Farm Sim Game. Thank you for joining us tonight, or this evening, or this morning, wherever you may be. All right, let's get our little mini map up here and. About this house, yes. I'm not going to attempt that. I might offend everybody. Okay, we're going to go down to field 21 there. Watchtower. Oh, looks like we... Oh, here's some of our equipment here, so we got to... I'm assuming this is a silo. Yes, of course. The silo's empty, so we don't start with any crop. All right. I think we'll take a left here. There we go. Along the river. So you can buy the river and the yeah, we'll definitely go check it out for sure. We will. Little house along the road. Oh, on the way station into the... There you go. 1,820 kilograms. Very nice. All right. The lumberyard. And if I recall correctly... Haha! There's one of the chainsaws. And the only reason I know that, I was watching Rusty and he checking around the... So there we go. We'll collect that and we'll get $1,000 for that. And I think there is a whole bunch of collectibles around. Yeah, here's the combine. I know, I think he... Was there one up on the roof? Yeah. Well, I don't want to give them all away. These are things that that I'm sure you're going to want to discover yourself at some point, and not want to know where they all are. So, this looks like a wood chip spot. Some nice. Does this open? Nope. Okay. Now, what was there? Someone said, oh yeah, that was... No, oh, there's another one there. Nice pink, nice and pink, my favorite color for equipment. If anybody watches any of my mod reviews, if there's a way to make something pink, I will. All right. Oh, here's... Yeah. So, right along the river. Very nice. And... What's this? And we have a field. Now, obviously, the fields are not going to be huge initially. And a little bridge. Oh, look at that. A bridge that doesn't appear on the map. Very sneaky. Oh, where does this trail go? kind of ends right here. All right. Oh. Just don't want to dunk it in the river. Ooh, it's getting thick here. Oh, I can feel myself getting into trouble here for sure. All right, here we go. A little clearing here. I'm guessing, yes, this is the edge of the map here. Very nice, actually. Well done. Like that. It's not just like a hard edge where it just kind of stops and it's like, kind of. At least here it looks very nice. Kind of makes the map look. You can kind of get lost a little easier in a map if you don't have a hard edge to the map, the edge of the map where it ends. Hello, Diablo. Welcome to the stream, sir. We're just checking out. Hey, I'll drive over anything once. Welcome, Diablo. We're checking out the Chainsaw Valley here with one of the creators in the stream with us. Well, not in the stream here, but they're watching with you, and want to welcome everybody. And so we'll make our way back and now I don't know where that tower is that you were saying. Lookout tower. So we're going to see if we can. Any hints? We're going to make our way back to the main road here. And go this way. Yeah, this is all like, oh, I mean, I left a 13 up there. Okay. Yeah, if I go, see the problem with it's unfortunately I've had catastrophic results opening up my menu when I'm live streaming. It will kick me off the live stream. So, but I think I know where it is. It showed up on the mini map. All right. Yeah, I believe it's. Whoa. Watching my GPS. Not really. I see a little dirt road up there. Right about here, it looks like. Oh. Alright, let's go follow this. A windy road, a windy dirt road, very nice. Kind of the road I would like to, yeah, okay. Kind of one of those roads I would find myself going up to a fishing spot, but we're not going down, we're going up. Apparently there's a fire lookout or tower at the top of this dirt road here that we're going to go check out. We're on the Chainsaw Valley, new map, new map that released today. And we have one of the map creators in our stream with us. Farm Sim Game. And he's been kind of pointing the direction to a few spots. This is kind of nice, though. I like this. Oak Hollow Caves. Oh, caves, huh? All right. Oh, yes. And we're going to just walk up to it. Aha. There it is. Yes, that would mean me going into a menu, unfortunately. And we might all get kicked off the live stream. Yeah. Yeah, that will have to be first. Yeah, I apologize. Unfortunately, like I said, I don't know why it does that, but if I go into a menu, it could pop me off the live stream and I would have to restart it again, and that would suck. So we'll have to just look at it as if, well, it was summertime. And check it out, anybody who's watching. He's the yeah, I know it's been it's not just me either. There's it's a fairly common thing with, for some reason, on PlayStation 5. A PS4 doesn't seem to do it. But anyways, here we are at the top of the tower overlooking. Whoops! Oh, can I get onto the roof? Nope. Sort of. There we go. Oh, nice. Now, that's nice. I like how the horizon goes off and it kind of hazes out. Must be Los Angeles or California with the smog in the distance. But that's very nice. Yeah, with the snow. So you're going to have to come up here and go through the seasons and watch the colors change and the snow blanketing the the area. All right, let's see if we can make the quick way down. There we go. Now, are there actually caves around here? Or is that just one of those, Oak Hollow Caves Nature Center? Oh, look at the pretty purple flowers. I see something down. Oh, that's just Field 9. All right. Well, we're just going through thick bush now. he's not saying anything. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Let's get back to the car. Where is our car? There we go. So, yeah, this is the top, of course. All right. We will be getting down to some farming, but we thought we'd get a little tour around and yeah, well, it does say Oak Hollow Caves Nature Center. So, and Mr. Farm Sim Game wasn't saying anything, just a smiley face. So, something to discover, perhaps. There is some rocks here. Rocks would generally mean, well, rock. But we're not gonna spend too much time wandering around the forest. We'll make our way back down to the road. What's this? Whoops. Oh, this is it looks like a little bit of a it's a landslide, mudslide area. Lots of goodies in the forest. Yes, yes. Although, like I said, I'm not. I would love to just spend the next 3 hours wandering around the forest. That would probably not make for too much of an exciting live stream. We might venture in here once in a while, now and then. Oh, that's quite the drop off there. This is more of just a general look around and nothing really concentrating on anything too specific. Just for anyone who hasn't been on here yet. So I don't want to give away too much. Well, we do want to... Oh, there's some deer. Yes. Well, with 100 and something collectibles, plus the chainsaws, I'm sure, and there's not the, it is a forestry map, Sue, that, yes indeed. Gas station, of course. I bet you there's probably a few lurking, perhaps. Yep, there we go. Oh, look at that. Haha. Another chainsaw. What do you know? Can we get up on the roof? Might need a telehandler to get up. Well, hello, welcome, Michelle. Sneaky, yes. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, you just imagine how many places there would be to hide little things. I still haven't found all the ones on... Welcome to stream, Michelle. We are looking at the new map, Chainsaw Valley. And we just happen to have one of the map creators watching along... Oh. I should retract it. Okay. Farm Sim Game is one of the creators, or the creator. I'm not sure if it's part of a team there, sir, or I would imagine. I would hazard a guess. Because the on the mod hub, I mean, I know. Let me just have a quick look here. FSG modding. Oh, well, FSG, that would be you. An FSG Devar. So, all right. Just, yes, okay. Very good. Part of the team, yep. I'm sure there's many, many, many hours spent creating something like this, even if it is for a lot of forest, it still has to be created, right? I don't know if there's a general impression that forestry maps are easy to make or not. I don't know. I'm not suggesting that in the least. This is the store area, of course. We were here before. Your strange talent. Okay, not sure what you mean by that. I'm a little slow on some of these things sometimes. Okay, so there is another bridge, so we got another area of interest up here across the bridge. Another bridge. There are a few bridges. There are a few bridges that do not appear on the map as well. Sneaky. Um, so obviously the animal dealer. Up along the main road, we have, oh, well, looky here. I wasn't even really trying too hard. That's number 3. Okay. All right. So you're the, well, that would explain why you're in my stream then. uh, Farm Sim Game is the communications PR. Well, everybody, yeah, you know what? Every team needs, well, that's what a team is, right? So you split up the duties, and I'm going to have another look around this. Old, yep, unused, yes. Uh, nice touch. I like that, where there's stuff like that around, and it's not uncommon, really, that you would find a bridge that isn't on a map. Especially if it's gone out of use or the road has changed and it's an abandoned road. There'd be a bridge there, probably. Oh, what was this? This is interesting. Just a tower, well, some kind of a tank, it looks like. Is this like a water pumping station supposed to be, or something like that? I mean, not obviously. It's not just just a placeable decoration, but kind of looks like something like that. It might be. All right, so let's mosey on. Whoa. We are coming up to another bridge here. Well, let's just take a quick whiz down this highway to the end. Just have a look-see. Excuse me. I hope everyone's doing well tonight. Grain bin decoration. Okay. And this is, there we go, the end of the map. A little bit of a rock, rocks on the highways, so they have some kind of neat. All right. Instead of the X's that some of the maps pop up when you're coming up to the end of the road. Yeah, that's a nice touch. There's not a lot of decoration on the map, but what you have is not out of place, shall we say? I think the bridges are these bridges are really nice. I do like how those are. Oh, now here's obviously a water tower. Duh. Oh, what's the sign say? Authorized vehicles only. Okay. So a nice big water. Oh, wait a minute. It must say something on it. Slot countdown. Yeah. Although it's not, to be honest, for me personally, there goes Chainsaw Valley on the big water tower. Because I'm on PS5, I got 5,100 slots to play with, so it's not as much of a concern for me as it is for someone on PS4, or maybe I think Xbox, the older generation Xbox, probably has a lower slot count too. But I think it comes in at about 700 if I remember, a little over 700 slots for the map and everything when you start on New Farmer, which is not bad. And even for for a map on Farm Sim 19, that would have been acceptable. Oh, where did do the cars just? Oh, they turn around. Oh, that's cool. The cars actually turn around when they come to the. Oh wow. Okay, I must say that's a nice touch, because most maps the cars just kind of drive off into the distance through the end of the map, and off they go, kind of like you're not supposed to see that. Nothing to see here, folks. So that's a nice touch. I know you didn't have to do that, but they didn't have to do that, but that's a nice touch. All right, so we got some corn here. We're going to take a look at. Probably going to try to. Okay, let's make it. Uh-oh. That's that's not good. Oh, they snuck by. Okay, well, we got. Where's Rusty when you need him? We need to make a police report here. That looks nasty. All right, let's make our way back to the farmyard. Okay, thanks for coming out. It's been great having you, giving us tips and a little bit of insight into the map. And you have an awesome night, Mr. Farm Sim Game, sir. Thanks for coming out and joining us for a bit. Everyone say, "Oh, I wished I had CBW." Can you post his link there to this YouTube, please? Or Steve, if you're still in here. And we're gonna try and find our way back to our farm. Whoa. I wonder if there's anything under the bridge. So we already found 3 chainsaws. They weren't that, although I knew where one was, but the other 2 were just from having a bit of a poke around. So they're not hidden impossibly. But there's quite a few other, what's that? That's the road going back towards, yes, okay. No, nice. No collision on the speed signs. All right. What have we got here? This is just. Oh, it needs plowing. Well, we have a plow. Now I've tried to get some of the recent. I've tried to get some of the more recent. Oh, okay. I think I know what's going on there. There we go. Thanks, Dee. Apparently, if you have the adapter on the back, the plow's not going to work. So it looks like turns out that there's a few ways to fast, or a few of the recent mods you can use to fast farm depending on what you're using and so on and so forth, etc., etc. And pulling up a few stones, not too bad. It's been on. I was on an old stream farm earlier today, and after the update, and it seems like the stones that get pulled up on there were quite large from when plowing. More of a less stones than that. Excuse me. Let's see if we can smooth out the edges a little bit. So this is the one of the tractors that came out not too long ago. Whoops. This isn't going to be one of those really flat type of maps. That the terrain is fairly rough, and that's why I think you see some of these small fields. If I make the map here, you can see they're numbered. There is numbered fields, but they're generally, as a matter of fact, they're all situated around the river, where typically you would see maybe a little bit of a flatter ground where it kind of the floodplain of the river kind of has built up some silt and so forth in the valley areas, but not a lot of valley. There's the elevation goes up quite steeply as you move away from the river. So we're going to plow this up, and then we're going to get maybe get a worker to do a little bit of seed some oats maybe, and we're going to have a look at that. And take a look at if there's any changes to the crop textures or how they look. We've seen some corn down the way a little bit. There is a field up 9 and 10 top left corner that doesn't have a main road that goes to it, just kind of a dirt road. So I think we're going to go check that out in a little bit. I want to thank everybody who's come out to the stream, check out this map with me tonight. I hope everyone's doing well. We have some good friends of the channel here with us as moderators. CBW, sorry, my throat's being a little bit uncooperative. Hold on. All right, that's better. CBW Farms LLC here. Lots of content creators. Farming Steve, of course. There we go. Oh, yeah. Put out Carl Tolofsson. Welcome to the stream, sir. Yes. That's we're playing with tractors. And we're on the new Chainsaw Valley map that dropped today on the Mod Hub. And we're having just a little bit we had a little tour around earlier, and we just got to plowing up this field. This is one of the fields that are just right next to the farmhouse here. And just taking a look at a few things, and yes, there. And I've got a couple of the new mods that dropped today along with the map. Well, not with the map, but they dropped today with the mods. Is this little Voltra here, and this little cedar here. Of course, I don't have any seed in it. That would be nice if I did. Let's see here. There we go. Let's put that right there. Oh. Of course there's going to be I thought it was just a bush. Tis a tree. Alright. There we go. This guy should pull it along. It's only rated at... I can't remember what the... I think it's like... It's very low horsepower rating on this cedar. I should probably take a look. A kind of a really strange thing happened with this cedar. I'm not paying attention to where I'm going. Oh, it doesn't say the horsepower rating on the mod hub. Well, that's disappointing. I'm pretty sure it was quite low. I think it was something in the 40, if I remember correctly, it was about 45 horsepower because I had or 35 because I had the Zeter pulling it around my test map. But anyways, so an odd thing happened to me today because I had downloaded this when it came out this morning with the new downloaded the Cedar. When the mods came out this morning, or kind of late morning actually, and downloaded it under the new mods in the mod hub. And then later on, when I went to download this map, this popped up again that I didn't have it downloaded. So it's like I thought for sure I had it downloaded. Maybe I had deleted it. So I downloaded it again, and now when I go into my store, I have two of them in the store, exactly the same, as if there's two of them. It's very strange. I wish I could show you. I do wish I could have showed you that, but I'll probably because I tried saving the game while I just started the stream. I saved it and it kicked me off the live stream. It's so frustrating. But anyways, let's see if we can get a worker. This guy seems to be doing all right. And I'm planting wheat, of course, because I said I was going to do oats. So that's, of course, I didn't change what I was planting. But anyways, let's see if he'll go this way. All right. Neat thing about this Voltra is, let's just, we'll go in cab, and you can, where is it? There we go. Go backwards if you like, just like the other Voltra. Although that would be very weird. Alright. Carry on. Okay, so I did get one of these. We might try a little bit of logging. I don't know how well that will go. I did get a bigger disker stump grinder. We got a couple of more at the store. We have this weight here to see, oh, whatever, just because. The drawbar does work for fast farming if you do it yourself, it will work for... Oh, I didn't buy one. It's too big for this map anyways. The Great Plains Cedar is the only one that a worker will use this fast farm using this, just so you know. Driver 53 had a a video out this morning. He didn't really explain. It's very odd though, but because he didn't really explain it too well. He just kind of said, "Hey, do this and this," and it was kind of, usually he's very thorough. But anyways, it's only with the Great Plains planter cedar. Let's see, what else can I take? I guess I could take this. There we go. Oh, I didn't bring it over there. There's a tractor there with the mulcher grinder. So, Carl, do you play farming simulator? Or any? Are you on PC? Are you on console? I think what we'll do is I think we should try out Solitaire. Solitaire. Okay. He's still here. Let's get... Oh, we were going to try some. That's right. So, not sure if you knew about this Batwing. Whoa. Guess I should have looked before I turned into traffic. So obviously it's a mower. Oh, there's a water point here. Not sure why. We don't have any animals yet, but so did I buy the mulcher? Oh dear. Well, it looks like I've so the mower is also a mulcher. You have to change that in the... I guess we need a... No, we should be okay going into the workshop. Oh dear. Yeah, we're going to venture up to the northern part of those two fields up there on the dirt road in a little bit. Tools. Oh dear. Let's... Well, it's just a cotton field. We're not going to do much with that. Okay. Anyways, this is either a mower or a mulcher, and what's nice about it, the mulching function, worker will mulch your field at 14 miles per hour. So that's pretty nice. To mulcher, no, it should not be. It should cut grass. Why is it not cutting grass? Is it mulching still? No, it's not mulching, because if it's mulching, it would mulch that. So apparently you can't cut the grass? Hmm. That's odd. Yes. How about yes? Well, it wouldn't be the first time, Smoke, that I broke something. Okay. See now it's mulching the crops. So I did have it on mow, but it wasn't. See, it's mulching. Okay. I guess you're not supposed to cut the. I guess it's not cuttable grass. Hmm. Customize. There we go. All right. Now it should mow the grass. Yeah, I don't think it's the mower, Steve, because I tested this mower and it worked fine. It's definitely not leaving any grass behind here. Landscaping. Do we have meadow, flowers, bushes, meadow? I wonder if I painted meadow. Meadow's supposed to be what you can cut. Ah. Well, there you go. Painted meadow grass, and it's cutting all of a sudden. I guess I should have tried this earlier when the when one of the map makers was in here, and asked him why did they put grass? Oh, what was that? What's that? Oh, that's a fire hydrant. Yeah. So, anybody thinking of doing grass work at the side of the river? Not going to happen. All right. Well, just so you know. So much for that idea. All right. We'll park that up here. Well, let's do something maybe a little bit different. We'll leave him there. We're going to jump into all of these things. There we go. Yeah, well, he's the fellow said that you have to place down those places if you want to. So I'm assuming that you're going to have to plant the grass in the fields or plow out some ground and plant grass if you want to do anything with grass. All right, so let's go up. Let's go up to the field 9 and 10 there and have a kick around with this. This thing's not going very fast, is it? It'll take a long time. I'm not gonna. Okay, so nix that idea. We're gonna stick around here with this thing. We're gonna need something a little faster to get up. I think we should take this. It's a little faster. We'll drop this off and put that on the front. Because we're going to have a little bit of a fool around with some trees too. And we're going to see how well or not they work. Because I know on the construction map I was trying to get rid of some trees around the shop area, and wow, did I had a heck of a time trying to get rid of those things. It was painful, to say the least. It was not fun. Trees. I don't know if you've there's been a few maps on Farm Sim 19 where the trees kind of fall into the ground and kind of disappear, but they're still there. And if you drive over them, they get you start bumping or get hooked up on them. And yeah, that was kind of what was happening on the construction map. So wasn't too happy with that, but I managed to clear them off enough anyways, and kind of make a clear path there. And we're going to go grab the stump grinder from the store and make our way up to those northern fields along the river. Chad was saying that it's a really nice road up there. Hey, Diz Head, welcome to the stream, sir. Yes, we're pretty laid back here. It's a farming simulator game. We're not shooting anything or nothing's exploding, at least not yet. And where did I? Oh no, where did I put that stump? Okay, well we won't go with the stump grinder. This thing's grinding stumps anyways. Do you play Farm Sim, sir? Or something similar. Either way, you are welcome to the stream whether you play it or not, because we're just here. We're taking a look at the new Chainsaw Valley map that came up today on the Mod Hub, and I think this is our turn off here. Oh, what's the speed limit? 35. Just says 35. Is that kilometers? 19 hours straight. Well, that's wow. That's a bit of a stretch. Which map are you playing on? just to know. Just curious. I don't know if I've ever played that for that length, like in a row. Like, I mean, I've logged over 3,000 hours on Farm Sim 19, the game, but I don't think I've did 19 hours in a row. So let's pan back a little bit and take in some of this. Notice there's a fair Elm Creek. Okay, well that's a good map to start on for sure. Oh, here's some old buildings. Here's one of the, how far, are we up there already? Oh, we're up here already. Wow, it didn't take long to get up here. All right, so we got a couple of narrow fields up here. And looks like an abandoned barn. Yeah. Pretty much with tree going up in the middle, which is not unusual for an old barn like this. If you ever come across one, trees going up through the middle, and this one obviously in quite disrepair. Tin can, you can't pick it up. Some old stuff hanging around. Very nice. All right, well, let's see how easy these trees are to get rid of. Oh, not too bad. Now just have a collision. Okay. Well, that's impressive. How about something a little larger? What's nice is you can just push it off into the river. Forget about it. There it is. Off into the river. Alright, well, that wasn't too painful at all. How about these guys up here? Now, anyone who watches anything I do typically knows. Oh, look at this. Sorry, got distracted. Canola. Well, okay, this is interesting. So, I'm going to have to plant some canola and see, because typically when you harvest a field of canola, it won't look like this because the chaff the canola straw gets spread out the back and it turns like that straw color. So that's odd that it would. I guess we'll have to check that out later. Sunflowers. Yes. Anyways, I don't typically don't. I'm not very fond of trees. If I have too many trees around, they get chewed up, taken out, disposed of, eliminated. What we really need is a tree devourer, and I haven't even seen it on the testing list. So, how's the sound for everyone? Is the vehicle sound too loud? Not loud enough? I mean, I don't want to overpower the vehicle sound. Whoops! Oh, there we go. I know how annoying it can be if the vehicle tractor sound is too loud. Alright, well, looks like the stump got taken away. Okay, thanks, Steve. I know these things aren't supposed to be, these are really supposed to be stump grinders and not tree eliminators. But the trees seem to be, well, relatively cooperative, unless you get them tangled up in your paraphernalia. Like that. It's pretty nice, Mateo. We're just having a little play around trying to get rid of some trees and see how that goes. The colors seem nice and bright and sharp. At least the sunflowers look good. It's got some weedage in there. I haven't noticed anything really extraordinarily different about the crops or and welcome to the stream, by the way. How rude of me. Okay. There is as I said before, the The landscape is quite rough. And I see that this has got quite... Oh, this is the... I wonder if this is the one Bruce said that the it was hard to harvest. We should try that. Oh, I just got a few. I got the JCB that I'm kicking around with, and just a few of the others. It's really not... it's not a Let's Play map that I have. I bought a bunch of stuff just so we can have a kick around the map. We do have this. Let's get in... Let's get in our corn, our sunflower harvester. Well, our corn header with the sunflower harvester and get up to that sunflower field. And oh boy. Well, hope insurance pays for that. All right, pardon me, excuse me, don't mind me. Oh, it's sunflowers. I'll have to go and hit the. Yeah, me and traffic don't get along well, Des. I've had a few, let's say, uncomfortable incidents with traffic in the past. We'll get up there, and then we'll head over to the house and have a little nappy nap. Looks like this sorghum here is ready. Yes. Although that sorghum looks pretty standard. Sunflowers. Steve. I hope you're doing all right, Steve. Hope you're doing well. It's nice to see you. I'm glad you're. I'm glad you're. You know, you're feeling well enough to join us here. And oh, a little rough. Just a little rough. We shouldn't take us long to get up. Yeah, it looks further on the map than it is, because we're here already. That's kind of cool. All right. I don't even know if this is it looks big, but I don't even know if it's a 2x map, really. I'm sure it is. This is actually a very interesting... Yeah, the fields on here... Yeah, you know what you want, and that's... I know it's tough sometimes, but... yeah, having trying to have a positive, or at least looking forward, I guess. Trying to be, you know, yeah, trying to be positive is of course good. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. All right, so we're going to just here we go. Oh, he's done. Very good. Let's zip over to the house here and sleep ahead. And yeah, unfortunately, I set the I always set when I'm doing this. I turn off the seasons, and oh, it's ready already. Look at that, bam! All right. You notice that's the one thing that they changed too. It's there's a bunch of little things that they changed that I think we take for granted already. As I noticed, the header lifted as soon as you start doing sunflowers. The corn headers lift up and only go take the tops off the sunflowers. And you tend to forget these things once you start playing this, and you don't go back to 19 at all, and you just kind of forget. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, kind of forget. You know how the previous game was for some of this stuff. Yeah, it's and you're right. Yeah, there's lots, and there was lots of them, and I guess you know it's easy to, like I said, because there's been some issues, and with certain things, and initially the game had a number of issues, and they were fixed, and then there were some more issues. And so we actually, the update should be due any day now, and that's what they keep saying, but we still haven't got the update yet. So anyways, we're just gonna see really what that does, because there's a few. Oopsie daisy. There are a few mods being held back, waiting to be released until the update, and you got to think it's going to be soon. I don't know how much longer they can delay. So we're going to come up against this. This spot here over here where it's gonna be a little tricky to, yeah, there it is. Now the header I have on here is obviously too wide to really, yeah, it's hitting the ground. So beware. Oh, even there. You're probably going to have to use, I mean, and honestly, these fields are so small, using a big header like this is not necessary for a small field. Yeah, Des, the auto load pallets is something that a lot of people are really waiting for. I really don't like pallet handling myself a lot. A little bit here and there, but literally everything's on pallets. I mean, we got the productions now. Everything pops out on a pallet. Anything that comes out of production facility is on a pallet, which to be, if you want to, oh my goodness, this is not taking anything. Oh boy, it is rough on this field. Now I work out of a warehouse, and literally anything that comes in or out, I think it, what's that, Steve? I think it will be when they get back from Kentucky Rodeo. Rodeo? Yeah, rough. Oh boy. Yeah, you're gonna want probably quite a small header for some of these fields. The corn header is just way too wide, and I would imagine it would be the same with the other header. But any, anything that gets shipped is on a pallet. Pretty much anything, unless it's loose product. But the world runs on pallets, and um, anything that comes into a warehouse is on a pallet. Anything that goes out of a warehouse is generally on a pallet, unless it's single items. But so it makes sense that the production facilities would spit stuff out on pallets. It's just that, and forklifts are what move the pallets around. That's that's really how things work. But it's not. Yeah, it's not that much great fun when you're playing a game necessarily. Um, it Some of us like it, some of us don't. Me not so much like it. An auto load pallet trailer would be very welcome for many players that aren't thrilled with how pallets work with the forklifts. It works sort of. But anyways, right, Des? So anyways, um, we're going to just kind of, well, it's not these, yeah. Um, I think the fields here are just enough to distract you from the from the logging, because these are definitely not worker-friendly fields by any means. They're small. They're kind of remote up the logging roads and so forth, and they're obviously rough. Now, in hindsight, probably a small, or even just this. This isn't the largest combine, and I like the John Deere combines, even the smaller ones, typically, because they go fast, like travel fast, 26 miles an hour. That's pretty fast for a combine, even compared to the others. So you can get around pretty quickly, and they look good. But you could have put a smaller header on here. Even one of those, well, if you're doing sunflowers, even one of those sunflower specialty headers that I forget the name of now. But I picked this one because it could fold up. There is a corn header, a John Deere corn header, that will go 8 miles per hour, which is nice. But anyways, that's this sunflower field. I'm going to fold this up. And we're going to go back. It depends which vehicle you're using, Des. Some of them can be very tippy, depending on what it is. I know the truck I have at the store there, the IT Runner, the Tatra IT Runner truck that came out, was that last week? No, a couple weeks ago. It's kind of very top heavy tins. I've tipped it over several times. So some of the let's call mechanics, some of the weight, kind of how things react. Yeah, are a little bit. I think a good example of the difficulty making a mod for this game is hold on, let me see. It was that little go-kart that came out today, and the Lizard Cross. Yes, so it's I don't see it. It said it was like 1.5 tons or something like that, the weight. Now, DJ was kind of chirping at it a little bit because it's like there's no way that thing could weigh 1.5 tons. And it shouldn't. I mean, by rights, that a little go-kart is not going to weigh well, that's kilograms, 1.5 kilogram, 1,500 kilograms. But considering the how this game reacts to physics, it probably needed to weigh that much in the game so it didn't flip out. Because I had a bit of a drive around with it, and I had a bit of a drive around with it, and it's very stable and it's not tippy. And I tried tipping it over, and it didn't really tip over that, or didn't seem to want to tip over at all. So I think they had to make it that heavy. So that otherwise, if it was very light, it'd be bouncing all over the place and could probably flip over like instantly. So I think that's because this thing, I might end up doing it yet. So we're gonna go try out that silo of ours. Put some sunflower seeds in it. So this is that Tatra IT runner. Very nice. This is a roll-in pack on the back, or part of the roll-in pack that came out a while ago. Yeah, it was glued to the ground actually. It did not budge. I was full speed, 60 miles an hour in turn. And the wheels did not even try to lift off the ground. It did not budge at all. And now this thing, you can see it's kind of a little tippy already. And even though it doesn't really go that fast either. But you have to be a little careful with it. Did I go the wrong? No, I'm going. Now it seems like a long way to the bridge. All right. I do want to show a couple of the. If you, I don't know if everybody's seen the fast farming techniques. Whoa. Excuse me. Pardon me. Gonna probably show them off a little bit again in a little bit. I do believe our silo was up here. Yeah, there it is. Kind of like by just a smaller. Was this? Did I try opening this up? Oh, this is just a building here. Can we get rid of this building? Oh, we can. For $0. Yes, I don't want it there. I need the space. Cool. All right. Now this is definitely just the base game silo. There we go. Yeah, the doors swing open, so yeah, you have a little bit of a collision there. And there we go, sunflowers, 8,158 liters. All right. Oh, and our wheat has already grown a little bit here. Oh. Des, yeah, 30 minutes. Des says he's spent 30 minutes trying to flip your trailer. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sometimes those are tricky because you don't want to reset it, obviously, if you have lettuce on there. Because you'll lose all the lettuce. That would definitely be not good. All right, so we're going to have a little bit of a play around with a cultivator on the other side there. Because we have a disker over there. And oh, the disker is I can't remember now which one it is. I do believe it's a 3-point link on it, but it's a trailed disker. Disc harrow. They call them a disc harrow here in the game, which is a little bit odd because those are two different things where I'm from. But I suppose there's rollers on the back. I suppose there's kind of harrows. Anyways, we're going to not drop that. We're going to drop that one. And we're going to see if this Landini will pull it. Not sure. Maybe. And we got the I can never remember what that's called. It came out on Friday, I believe. And it is the offset mass holder. And reason it's you can accordion it. It's like an adapter, but it's a 3-point link, and you can use it to, well, it's not meant to, but it will hook up to trailed implements like this. And you can only move it in and out. I'd probably move it out. And the trick is to leave it in the up and not the lowered position, but the up position. And when you lower, the implement, you are pulling. Oh. Well, in this case, you've raised the implements too high. It's not touching the ground. So that's not going to work. All right. Fail number 1. Okay, let's pull that in. Anyways, in theory, okay. Drop that off. We'll just do it the old-fashioned way. I guess I should have tried that out first. Yeah. So the ground textures and everything look pretty standard. I'd say the field sizes are well, very oddly shaped and small, which is fine because that's what it is. It's mostly a forestry map, as we have seen with all the forest around Sioux. I kind of know what this one's about then. Um, Right. All right, Sioux. I guess we should probably go over to... Oh, he's done. I can get him out of this field. Now, the tricky part about this is, well, there's only certain kinds of trees that a tree harvester will work on. And from what I understand, as I said, I'm not a forestry guy. I typically don't play on forestry maps or do forestry, but it's the pine type trees, the straight ones, that work for the tree harvester. Now, you can still sell the logs from these other trees, but you have to basically cut them down yourself. Let's find one. This is probably not going to be one that... there's some over by the river. Something like this. A tree harvester will not. Now, anyone who hasn't... This is something I've kind of... the direction you want the tree to fall in, you have to basically have to cut towards. I'm probably saying something that's like everyone going, duh. But took me a while to figure that out. And there you go. So, I mean, something like this you would have to, cut up into logs yourself. That's probably too heavy to carry. Oh. That doesn't look good. I wonder if they're going to fix that with the update. Got that weird looking kind of thing on the... I've had that happen a lot. Oh yeah, see there's a weird spiky thing that came off of that. How is it? Oh, that's just too heavy, almost. I'm going to have to cut the piece off of that. The chainsaw animation is actually very realistic. There we go, I can pick that up now. So we're going to set that over here. And we're going to cut up some wood pieces. Yeah, that's a little odd. We're going to gather up some wood and take it to the lumber. Okay, let's do this one this way. Now there's a kind of a trick to this that I haven't really... I guess you have to cut off the limbs. That's taken way longer than it should have. Now... sorry, I am terrible at this, but anyways. Whoops. All right. All right. Let's cut these things up. Oh dear. All right. Well, I don't know who would want that, but we're going to try and sell it anyways. All right. So now we got these. Where's our tree machine? I have wandered off. There we are. All right. Let's 1 meter length. Okay, well, let's try that. Let's whoop. Guess I should have cut that other one first. All right. Oh, that's changing it. One like. Cut. There we go. Oh, those are tiny. It's kind of I thought in 19 that you could just keep it pressed and it would continuously go, but this one you got to press every time you want to cut a length, you got to press it. I think these pieces might be too big to carry. Of course, I didn't bring a. I'm even worse at the grapple thing of the wood grapple thingy. Alright, well that's enough wood. Is it going to let me pick it up? Oh! Thank goodness. Alright, let's go find ourselves something to put it in. I didn't buy a trailer. Oh, wait a minute, there's a trailer. In... There we go. We'll throw them in here. Chad. So we really haven't. Well, we've gotten a couple of wood harvesters. This thing is too slow. I'm going to swap it out for something a little quicker. Ooh. I left my fast vehicle. I don't think we have anything. Well, how fast does this go? 24. Well, I gotta have something that's faster than 24. 32. There we go. Not going to do any grass work today, that's for sure. So there's a lot of. I've seen a few maps in testing. I also seen a few. Was that a? Oh, that's odd. Sorry, I distract easily. Squirrel. Um, there's a few maps in testing. There's a. I see that Stone Valley is still being either worked on or whatever. I mean, it's always kind of in the news. But and we heard about this map. This map was kind of like, as you say, in the news for a bit. So it wasn't really a surprise to see it. But there have been mods that come up that we don't hear anything about. So you never know what you're going to get. I thought today was a little bit... aside from this map, there wasn't anything really, you could say, outstanding in the mods today. I don't know if there's anything anybody particularly liked in particular. Oh, where are we going? Are we going the... Yeah, we're going the right way. We gotta go down to the store area. So yeah, nothing really struck me as exceptional today for sure. But I mean, you know, not every day can be a red letter day. So you know, that's... I guess I'll have to pull off to the side here. All right, there we go. So, whoops, excuse me, pardon me. Toss these in here. Oh, come on, get up in there. Oh, oh, that's going to be a tricky. I wonder if I can throw it. Oh, well, wrong button. Okay, come on. Throw it. Oh. Really? Okay, just get in there. I'm gonna have to move this. Okay, that should be easier. Oh, lots of little logs. Alright. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you can pick it up. You can throw it halfway across the road too. Oh dear. This is not like the most convenient way to... I always think it's like, okay, I'm gonna buy a bunch of this stuff, and I'm gonna buy a bunch of this stuff, and get everything ready, and no. There's always something. I end up doing something completely different than what I planned on doing. And yes, unfortunately, why didn't you go into the store and get something? Oh yeah, well, I'll likely crash my game, or at the very least get kicked off the live stream, as my good friend CBW there will tell you. So we're just gonna do this and see how much wood can a woodchuck... Oh dear. Oh, there we go. All right. It's not working out too badly. Could be worse. Hopefully I can... Oh, you know what? Well, we're going to find out whether or not it will take logs directly out of the trailer, or you have to dump them on the ground. As I said, I don't sell a lot of logs. Most of the time when I sell logs, it's when I'm testing something out. I don't really do much logging or woodwork. Woodwork? For fun, shall we say. All right. Well, that's got those pieces. Ooh, I kind of filled that up pretty good. The other ones are down by this. Is that everything? It looks like it. Okay. There we go. Roadside Cleanup. Here we are. All right. Oh, is that going to stay in there? Okay, there we go. And there we go. Whoa. All right, okay, off to the lumber mill. Where is that? That is by 21, I believe. Oh dear. Can't leave that on the road. Can we stay on there? Okay. Okay, now we know where. Now that we know where we're going, sort of, we'll make our way down there. Yeah, Friday we had but more than a page. Like it filled an entire page of the Mod Hub on the website. It filled a whole page, and whoa, and into the previous page for all the mods that released. I was doing mod reviews into Saturday, trying to get them all. I don't think I did all of them. I think there was a couple. There's the modular BGA. That's an entire 2 days trying to figure that. Mr. CLP did a fine job explaining how that works. I wasn't even going to attempt to try to explain how that modular BGA. It is complex. Yes, there's a lot going on in that mod. So yeah, if you're looking for that on my channel, someone else has done a much better job than I would do on that, because I would get lost. Oh dear, that same log. Whoa, now I'm... What? Okay, got stuck in the trailer. Uh-oh, where is it? Okay. Pardon me, excuse me. Okay, get in there. Oh, it's gonna fall off again. There's no straps on this trailer, so... Oh. All right, this way. Oh. You know what? I'm gonna solve. Come on, pick up. I'm gonna solve this problem right now. There, problem solved. Nobody's seen that. All right. Let's go have another look at this sawmill. Now, if you recall, there was a chainsaw. Yeah, Des. Yeah, it's like, shh, don't tell anybody. So there was one chainsaw at the sawmill. We found another chainsaw at the... I believe it was at the... Oh, I can't remember where we found it now. Well, I have to rewind and look back at the tape. But anyways, there's still one more chainsaw lurking on this map somewhere. I think there's 4 chainsaws. Well, it could be more. Don't know. Yeah, anyways. So kind of neat that, I mean, Most of the new maps have been coming out have had placeables of one kind or another. Either a combination of original, I guess hidden objects, I didn't say placeables, I meant like hidden objects, like collectibles, sorry, collectibles. So this one was using, alright, so we got wood in the trailer, and sell wood. Haha! Only $2,700. Ooh, that was a lot of work for less than $3,000. But you can sell wood out of a trailer. You don't have to dump it on the ground. So there you go. And I do believe there's a whoa. The wood chip sell point is here too. I do believe that this would be the wood chip area here. We had to look around here. I'll show you where the first chainsaw was, and I won't tell you where the other ones were. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's just what's an oil can doing on top of a pile of wood? Like, that's the worst place. You don't want oil soaking in the wood. Come on, where's the foreman? Anyways, one of the chainsaws was right up in here, just in case you wanted to know. But I'm not going to tell you where the other ones were. They weren't too hard to find, let me tell you. If I can find them, they're pretty easy to find. $100,000 if you want to buy the sawmill, and it becomes your production facility. All right. Well, I wonder if a smaller tractor would work better for that cultivator. Might be underpowered though, but it might not be. I'm going to try this Lin track on it maybe. Now, if anyone's joining us, welcome to the live stream here. We are on the new Chainsaw Valley map. Just trying out a few things. I did a little bit of logging, which is very unusual for me, but this is a logging map, so when in Rome, as they say. But there are a few fields around. Oh, sorry, excuse my yawning. Oh, I was up a bit early this morning, even though we had it was a provincial holiday today, so I had the whole day to just sit back and relax. And of course, when I do actually have the day off, it's like 5 mods dropped only, not the 30-something mods that we had when I do have to work. So go figure. All right, maybe this little guy will work better with that. Yeah, Michelle. Okay, yeah. Yeah, well, and I can't really complain. I really don't do a lot, like physically, in winter anymore. I used to play ice hockey, but I had some health issues that pretty much put an end to that for the most part, and my job situation changed. So yeah, it was just time to that. And my knees were just starting to really bother me. Oh, I wonder if there's any placeables around the gas. Oh, there! Look at that. A cute little combine on the top of the gas pump there. Kind of figured there might be some more up around in here. Oh, look at that. Another one right back there. A little truck. Oh, I feel for you. Oh, and there's another one, little trailer. I feel for you, Michelle. I've known people that, well, fortunately, I've avoided that scenario, shall we say, or that I did go for an MRI. At one point, um, and just as my experience, I thought something was going on. If I got down on the ground, I was not able to get back up again. I just didn't like the knee just gave out, and it wouldn't. And at that time, I was still playing. Oh, I passed a chainsaw. How could I? Was it like on the ground? Was there one like hanging out here somewhere? You're teasing me, Chad. I know that there's lots of placeables around here. Was I just staring right at it or what? Behind the gas station. I thought I went behind me. I got that one behind here. Yeah, you missed that part. You must have missed that part. That's where I found one of the yeah. Yeah, I avoided the surgery. It would have been torn cartilage, so it was like, well, either we can remove it or it might get better if over time and sort of thing. And so it's like, okay, well, I stopped. Yep. Yeah, we've seen the trailer, Chad. Thanks, buddy. Let's see. Oh, yes. Let's see if we can. But anyways, yes. So I managed to avoid it. The knees have been pretty good, but yeah, I know people who've. It's really bad. I got off lucky myself. So yeah, knee surgery is not. And depends how much. I mean, there's one of the salesmen at work that he had knee replacement, and that's tricky too. Oh yeah, tearing stuff. Tearing stuff is nasty. Ligaments. Yeah, he had one knee replaced, and those only last so long, depending on how hard you are on them. Yeah, so it's not like the magical fix thing. It's like just to make it better, for the most part. Depending, sometimes it does. I don't know much about it. All I know is what I hear, and it's quite common sports injury. Football and hockey and so forth and so on. All right, let's see if this. Well, it does work. It's a little light on the nose. Let's see if we give a little weight on the front of this thing a little bit. I wonder if this will work. Yeah, this poor little lint track here. Oh, there we go. All right. Just needed a little bit of weight on the front. And away we go. Yeehaw. An actual weight probably would have been better, but use what you got, right? Hello, Nukes, the nuclear salmon, my East Coast friend. How you? Oh, let's see there. Not quite. catching it. Yeah, it doesn't take much, Michelle, to you know, to strain or tear something, or yeah. I think over time, as you get older too, the things that you used to do. See, I used to work in auto body repair, and a lot of time was spent on the cement on my knees, on front of cars and at the side of the cars, and that plus playing, being a goaltender in ice hockey is not something very kind to the knees and the hips either. So time has taken its toll. I don't do those things anymore, and I'm trying to extend the life of my knees for as long as I can, and try not to do stuff that will further injure anything. But anyways, things that we do when we're young, right? Young and everything. Well, yeah. Well, it's not so much. Well, it was like up and down, and it's the concrete, right? You know, you're down because you know, it's okay when you're working on the top of the car, but when you're working on the side or the lower part of the car, you got to get down there somehow. So it's what they call an occupational hazard, I suppose. Mechanics have other other things that they deal with, and Chad, I'm sure Chad would tell you a few things about working on machinery and so forth, being working on a farm, having his own farm, working with machinery and fixing stuff, and and usually we have a fellow that comes in here. He's on the East Coast. Oh, I said what East Coast? Nuclear Salmon's on the West Coast. Did I say East Coast? Yeah, I did. I mean West Coast. Yeah, Chad, you know, you know what I'm talking about. Especially. I mean, I'm sure most of the stuff, you know, equipment never breaks down at a convenient time. It's always when it's cold and wet and dark, or too hot. It could be like maybe it's like 800 degrees and you're in the middle of nowhere under the beating sun. So yeah, it never happens at a convenient time. Yeah, knee pads. They never worked for me. I tried them, and actually, what's better is it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't break if it's sitting in the shed, right? Yeah. I see more and more of the padded type floors, or putting down a padded, like I used to just throw some cardboard on the ground, which helped even. But they got all kinds of, you know, padded flooring, squares and stuff like that you can put down. But even then, after a while, just. But anyways, that was then. This is now. But yeah. Anyways, so that's. So if you're wondering how this is working, it's got that. We came back here. It's a small enough tractor that this piece of equipment can actually touch the ground when I'm going faster than I should be going fast. But that's a little bit about that. And actually, I will have to. Kind of hard. These fields are not square or straight for more than 40 or 50, 100 feet maybe, if that. All right. What else shall we do? We didn't really look at. Did we really look at what those other fields up there onto the top right corner are like? Might as well go have a look-see over there. Pennsylvania, yep. My daughter's a big Penguins fan. Pittsburgh Penguins, that is. I've been to Pennsylvania once, up in the Pocono area. That was a while ago. And then when we were there, okay, so we got potatoes. Ew. We actually from there we took a day trip into New York City, which was quite interesting. Flyers, yes, of course. The other Pittsburgh team. We got some corn up here. We should get the harvester up and check out these fields for harvester-friendly products. But yeah, we took a bus ride into New York City for the day and visited a few things. So I've been to New York City for a day. And that's all I needed. Just needed one day. Let's see here. Where's our harvester? There it is. We got the corn guy. Oh, Philadelphia. Oh, what am I? Yeah. Philadelphia. That's right. I meant the Pennsylvania team, not Pittsburgh team. Sorry. I'm trying to talk, think, and drive at the same time, and it's just not working for me. Yes, the Philadelphia Flyers. Yeah, I'm a Washington Capitals fan, actually. And that would be Washington, D.C., yes. Yeah. I'm sorry, these I should know these things, but I'm tired. I'm a little bit tired today. I don't know why, because I didn't do anything. As I said, I had the day off today. And, yeah, I don't even remember what I did, really, except for I don't even remember the mods that came out. To be honest, except for that Vultra and a Cedar, there's some other stuff. Oh yeah, the go-kart. Yeah, I've been a Caps fan since I guess it was 19. Hello, Nicholson. How are you doing today, my friend? Since I kind of really well, I watched hockey since I can remember, but kind of started following the Capitals after that one playoff series they had against the Islanders, where it went to like 4 overtime periods, and they ended up losing in the 4th overtime period. Anyways, it was, for the longest time, it was the longest. The longest playoff overtime game. But anyways, I believe it was 1984. I'm pretty sure it was 84. Anyways, yeah, so it's been a while. Actually, Olaf Kolzig was my favorite player. So, but anyways, that's just a little bit about me. I also like the Kansas City Chiefs, as quite a few in here do. Or at least I know my good friend CBW is a Chiefs fan. And how did I become a Kansas City Chiefs fan when I live in Canada? Well, a friend of mine wanted to go on a road trip one late August, and said we should go down to Kansas City and catch a football game and a couple of baseball games, and that's what we did. And I seen an exhibition game in Arrowhead Stadium, and been a fan ever since. That was in 1991. Oh, they show up on your map. Yeah, that's what I heard, Chad. How many do you have to collect before that happens? Go Chiefs. Oh, they go pretty quick. They're, I think, the vehicles in Farm Sim 22 now, they some of them are, I think that the map makers have some control about how the vehicles react, because oh, 36. Well, that's nice. Too bad you don't get that. Too bad that doesn't happen, Chad. Too bad that doesn't happen on Elm Creek, because I'm going to have a dickens of a time getting all of those. Yeah, so the cars, some maps, they go kind of slow and fast, and yeah, so yeah, that's another thing that's kind of different about the traffic's different. I actually seen an accident earlier while playing this. There's an accident at the intersection. Two cars were. I should have took a screenshot. It was pretty funny. We actually. Okay, Michelle. Well, thanks for hanging out with us. Please consider subscribing if you haven't. I do this every Monday and Friday from 6 p.m. Central Standard Time to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I also do mod reviews, and I do have a Let's Play once in a while if I find the time. So I'm glad you could hang out with us. Have a good night. You're thinking of upgrading your combine. You have a... Well, thank you, Michelle. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And feel free to comment, if there's something you want to see reviewed or tested, let me know. So you're thinking about upgrading your combine. Oh, to this one. Yeah, this is one of the, not the newest mod, but it's oop, and I'm full. Oh my, okay. Good night, Michelle. This was released. It came with a header, or not this one, but it came with a pack. The combine and a grain header on it. We're going to need to grab our... I've left them all running. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, so it's a nice, I can't remember how much it cost. It is a nice little, I picked it on this map because I didn't want to pick the biggest one. Whoop, let me sneak in here. and but I didn't want a teeny tiny one that drove so slow that it would take me forever to get anywhere. So the thing I like about the John Deere harvesters is um, they have a pretty good traveling speed, 26 miles per hour, so you can kind of get around on especially a map like this where there's some it's you can't just cut across a field to get somewhere. Even that one's not bad. If the John Deere one, it's like I say, it's they tend to have a higher rate of speed, traveling speed. So I do really kind of like most of the John Deere harvesters that we have right now. But it's always nice to upgrade. I mean, that's part of the game, right? To get new equipment, get new goodies. Oh, like the very first one, not a John Deere one. Oh yeah. Yeah, the those aren't so good. Even the Duke's Starliner is, well, it's a step above the Bison for sure, because we used to get that one a lot as a base game or as a starting harvester in a lot of maps, and it was something that I just immediately tossed and cut something else. So at least the Starliner is functionable enough, and that it's usable until the first opportunity you can get to upgrade for sure. But oops, Farm Dog Max wants to. Where is he? But anyways, this field looks pretty nice actually, fairly flat. Don't seem to be having too. There's a little bit of a spot over by the truck there that had a bit of an angle to the angle up into the forest area, but I mean, when you come along the seed, if you're going to work on this, you can always just kind of go around that. Excuse me. Oh, the dog has to go outside. So, what are we gonna do? Let's see if we can. Oh, I think the wife's gonna look after that. All right, no problem. Disaster averted. All right. Yeah. So you see that little spot there where kind of the crop goes up into the forest area a little bit. That's dog go, yeah. Oh, and if you don't accommodate him, he'll find somewhere else to do the deed, if you know what I mean. So it's kind of actually pretty good that it's pretty cold outside. I'm surprised he's actually asking to go out. If I was him, I'd find a dark spot somewhere to do it too, because it's like minus a lot outside right now. I don't know if you even really want to know how cold it is outside. What do you want? What do you think it is? There you go. I'll put it out there. How cold do you think it is outside? You can either guess in Fahrenheit or Celsius. pop quiz. The winner gets to, I don't know, be the winner. I don't have anything to give away, so. Yeah, right, Nick? We get that polar vortex or something like that that's coming down. It's half the... Oh, yeah, minus 30 for you, right? Yeah. Oh, well. Let's see. Well, you know where I am, right, Nick? So you could probably guess. Whoops. Yeah, that's Celsius, by the way. Whoops. Oh. Come on. There we go. Yeah, Canada. I think the only place in the States that's colder than Canada, or could be colder than Canada, would be Alaska. And because that is north of where we are, but that's pretty much north of anybody. I tabbed the wrong way, didn't I? Okay, here we go. Yes, so it's going to be about minus 30, 31 tonight here as well. It's only minus 25 right now, so it's kind of nice. Definitely not typical. I mean, this is already middle of February. We should be getting a little bit better temperatures than this. This is much below. But that's the way it goes. It's going to be like this all week, too. But I think from what I've seen, it's supposed to dip down way past where Chad is. It's probably going to get pretty nippy down by you next few days. And we got a lot of snow. As a matter of fact, we've got the most snow, the third most snow in recorded history here where we are. The only time that we've had more snow up to this time, Virginia. Okay, that's cool. 53 Fahrenheit. Well, that's nice. That's pretty nice. I'd take that over this any day. But yeah, we've gotten a lot of snow. We've had the last. We've only ever had more snow in I think it was 1919 and 1956 was the other two times we had more snow than we have right now up to this point in the year. So lots of snow. Yeah, I think it's trying to make up for all the snow we didn't get last year, because last year we didn't get anything. We didn't get any snow. We didn't get any rain all summer. It was, well, we got a creek out behind the house, and I was surprised there was any water in it because, well, the water that was in there wasn't moving anywhere. It was pretty skanky water, but yeah, but there'll be plenty of water around this year, that's for sure. Yikes. Hopefully it doesn't melt too fast. All right, well, that didn't take too long. I actually got a decent amount off that field for such a small field. Get a little snow. Hopefully it'll get you some moisture there, Chad. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell what like here, because it was so dry that any rain we did get, at the end of the year, it just basically just disappeared. Like it would rain and it would just like basically evaporate into nothing. It would just be gone. So with the amount of snow we have now, I don't know. I mean, it's how fast it melts because the ground is so dry that whoa, oh, well, and that's what I was talking about. This truck being a little tippy. All right, well, yeah. So there's a little trick is you remove whoop, there we go. Put back on and we're good to go. Oh, if we can get, I think we're, oh no. Whoa, oh, back up, we're stuck in the rock. There we go. Oh, pardon me, excuse me. Yep, took that corner. This, that's the, like I was saying, this truck is, has a tendency to do that if you take a corner a little bit too quickly. Yeah, it's, yeah. Especially if you got some crop in the bin in the trailer. It's, it makes it really top heavy. Alright, so far everything, all the crop textures and things like that look pretty standard. Not that I know, not that you're going to be probably spending a lot of time doing crop. It kind of almost looks like crops will be kind of a side thing to the lumber part of this map being a lumber map. Whoa, a logging map, and perhaps or perhaps if you have animals, because there's an animal dealer on this map, so I mean, just getting enough crop for the feeding your animals and so forth would probably be something scenario. Let's get into. See, this is yeah. Here's we all know this one, the top liner, but it is terribly slow. Here's the store. I'm just gonna run over there and grab the other harvester and go get, I think that's now fortunately I put the smaller head on this one, so otherwise I don't think I don't think even if you had the trailer and pull it around, I don't even think anything larger than this, and I think this is probably too large already for this map, with the how rough the or how I didn't say rough, how lumpy the kind of the ground is. So oh, excuse me. You could probably go with a bigger harvester, just a smaller header on it, just for some of these spots where it's well. Is there a collision? Oh, no collision on the mailboxes. Next field. All right. Let's go. Yeah. So at least the roads are fairly wide. The bridges seem to be pretty good. Oh, I'm gonna have to go around. Oh no. Ooh, all right. I gotta fix for that. Have chainsaw will travel. Oop. No, get out of the way. Ah. Is that what you do in your farm, Chad? I'll just get the combine this way and it's like, oh, it's just, the tree's no way. Just cut it down so it can go. There we go. Problem solved. If it weren't for the trees, this would be a nice map. Oh, I think we got sorghum here. Definitely. Definitely sorghum. Alright. No problem. I'm actually surprised. I think I say this every time a new map comes out. It's like, kind of surprised that someone hasn't come out with a new crop, right? We got the sorghum with the base game as a new crop, and nobody's added a new crop type to any of the new maps that have come out, and it's like, are they waiting for something? Is it that difficult to add a new crop? Is it does Giants not want new crops, or they're so? I know Rabid Rob is kind of has a bit of a rapport with the Kaz 64, the one the map maker who made Rustic Acres and Kiwi Farms and Lucas Island, and if any of you remember those maps, they had plenty of extra crops like oodles and oodles, like coffee and probably like an extra 7 or 8 crops on top of the standard crops, and like it just added so much variety to playing on a map. So many different scenarios. I know on the Kiwi Farms, I did like this massive coffee farm. It took probably a third of the map I ended up with, and did coffee and all of it, and ended up with about a little over 6 million liters of coffee on one harvest. It was ridiculous. Oh yeah, so even this header is a little bit, doesn't quite, there's some hilly parts, doesn't quite like. Oh, nope. I wonder, this is not a flex head. I wonder if Mr. Why Not Gaming, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. I do hope you have a fantastic evening, my friend. Nice to see you. And Mr. Steve Penzin, our Kansas City friend. How are you doing tonight? It's funny. I was just telling a little bit of the story of how I became a Kansas City Chiefs fan and went down to your adopted city. As Mr. Steve there, Mr. Farming Groot, Farmer Groot. How are you, Groot? How are you, dude? How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. Oh, but yeah, it seems like I don't, and I don't follow baseball a lot, but good story though. You being from Detroit, I did for quite some time back in the 80s, 80s and early 90s. We used to get the Detroit feed for TV for one of the channels, and it just so happened they played a lot of Tigers games, and I ended up watching a lot of Detroit Tigers games. And I still remember Cecil Fielder and Lou Whitaker and some of those guys, and was quite the Detroit fan for quite some time. Of course, now I don't really watch baseball that much, and it looks like no one's going to be watching too much baseball unless they sort out whatever they need to sort out. So now it's yeah, but anyways, but go Tigers, yeah. No ends. So took your prop. Okay, yeah. So you took the money that you made in No Man's Land, and you're taking it into Comlands. Yes, my friend John there and his buddy Boots have started up a farm on Comlands too, and it's got some interesting features to it actually. But I was telling the story when I went down to when we went down to Kansas City, we went to see a couple of Royals games too, which was nice. But that didn't inspire me as much as the Kansas City Chiefs game. Quite a different, and of course those are two totally different sports. Baseball, there's people come in there with and at that time there was families around us that had big coolers full of. They had fried chicken in there. It's like an event, a family event, and it was relaxed. And we watched the Yankees just totally destroy them. But anyways, it's yeah. Oh, thanks for stopping by. Why not? You have yourself a wonderful evening, sir. But the football, it was just totally different atmosphere, as it is usually. Because if you have a relaxed and calm atmosphere at a football game, there's something very wrong. You're probably in Detroit. But anyways, just a little friendly jab. Undulations, yes. There's quite a few undulations on this map, and that's just in these so-called fields. But we might venture up into the we got a few minutes. I think we might end the stream wandering through the forest aimlessly, getting lost. Apparently there's lots of collectibles amongst the trees, and perhaps even some caves. Which was odd. Here we're pretty much done here. Let us get into our little truck here, and we'll make our way up. There's a little picnic area. 5 Gem Farms. Good day, sir, or good evening, or good morning, depending on what part of the world you're in. Welcome to the stream. We're here on the Chainsaw Valley, the new map that dropped today on the Mod Hub, and we did a little bit of farming. Yes. Well, thank you, sir. This head. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for the sub. Like I said, I do mod review. I try to review every mod individually that comes out. No caves, eh? Smoke? Wisconsin? I have quite a number of well, from that area-ish. Chad's in Iowa, I believe. Am I correct? My recollection is faulty at this very moment. Oh, we missed a turn, didn't we? Oh, terribly so. Let's go back. Let's go back up, and we're going to go. There we go, Farmer Groot's in Wisconsin, and see, there we go. My memory did not fail me. Our good friend Chad's in Iowa, just not too far. Well, just a few hours south of me, more or less. We're going to go up into the hills again, up to almost to. There's a kind of like a lookout station, but just before that, there's a little camping area with a curious sign. Something I might have to investigate a little bit further later. And something that one of the map creators was in here earlier in the stream, and he was suspiciously quiet about it. Well, thank you, sir. I'm glad it's pretty laid back here. We don't really do any crazy stuff, although there's sometimes a few incidents with some vehicles, and the odd time I have a guest with me on the stream, and sometimes it's just by myself. And I usually have some of the new mods of the day or recently new mods, and if there's a new map that comes out, I'll have to go check out the but anyways, here's this little picnic area, you could say, right? But notice the sign, Oak Hollow Caves Nature Center. What do you suppose that means? Now, Smoke 82 there says he hadn't found any caves yet. I really haven't had a deep look around in the the forest here. Chad has been wandering around aimlessly, I'm sure. And he says there is another collectible up here, which I didn't see when I came up here the first time. And apparently, if you have a chance, please check out this map through the different seasons. Yes, well, 5 gem. Oh yeah, well, every Monday night and Friday night, I do live stream at 6 p.m. Central Time to 9 p.m., which is coming up fairly shortly. Underground farming confirmed. Well, if there's some caves, if you can get a tractor down into the cave. Well, if we find any caves. Now, where is it? There's not a whole lot up here, unless it's supposed to be on the roof. Hello down there. Basketball? Oh, I can't pick up the basketball. Oh, that's odd. Oh, none of this stuff you can pick up. So where's it? Up on the lamp? Don't see it, Chad. Where's it hiding? Toolbox. Oh, so sneaky. Oh. Oh, good one. Okay, just for that, I'm jumping out. Ah! All right. Caves. Yeah, it's funny because The caves are underground. Yeah. Um, when I showed that and Farm Sim, what was his name? His name was Farm Sim something. Farm Sim Game. That's what his YouTube name was. Um, so he's actually the community. What did he say? Like the community relations, public relations kind of part of the team. So I guess he would go around. Obviously today, as the map dropped, he was going around looking for people live streaming on it, I guess, and he actually, yes, it is a great community. 5Gem. I'm gonna just call you Gem. How's that? Gem and the holograms. Oh, here's our other field. Remember that show back from the 80s? It was like kind of like a Japanese animation ported over um, to English TV. Yep, Gem and the Holograms. Check it out. You'll hate it. But anyways, I watched it a lot because there was nothing else to watch. Yes, the farm. Oh, hey, look at that. There's a little fellow right there at the side of the. Okay. Um, caves. Yeah, caves. Where's the caves? um, yes, it is an awesome community. There is actually when I was in Bruce's gaming, he streams just before. Uh, he streams actually every day, 3 to 6 p.m. Central. His time is oh, that's the end of the map there. Duh. Wow. Um, let's go for a walk up here. Um, and but he's every day, not on the weekends. So yeah, there's lots of, and then we got our good friend Rusty Bunny Gaming. He kind of doesn't have much of his work schedule is not um, it's like he's works shift work and it's kind of off and on. So he'll find him streaming like every it could be any time whenever he gets a chance kind of thing. Um, and then Chad, he usually does a stream on Saturday or Sunday. CBW Farms there, and he's the marathon guy. He's like goes for about 5 or 6 hours straight on a Saturday or Sunday. Oh, well, there's lots of rocks around, but yeah. Anyways, Mr. Farm Sim Game was in here, and then when I asked about the caves, he just kind of smiled. Sunday noon. Yes. Okay. So I knew there were some Saturdays he did it too, which maybe I'm misremembering. But anyways, so Chad, if you want to start putting up some more links there, if you don't mind, you and Steve. See, you guys are still in here. I'm just probably going to be wrapping up. Tomorrow I do have to work. Let's see, where are we? We are over here. Yeah, okay. I thought you did. On the occasional Saturday. It's kind of the thing too. It's like whenever, I mean, sometimes I'm able to kind of have the Monday and Friday thing uh, pretty open for me to. I kind of decided to do it then, just so. Yeah, Wednesdays. I mean, it's gonna be. Whoa, what's that? Oh, there we go. We just got piggies just scattered like collectibles just now. Oh, yeah. You found your spot there, Nicholson. So now there seems to be so the apparently from what Chad was saying there, once you collect enough of the collectibles. Oh, look at this. We're at the edge of the map here, and how far can we go? Well, we're on quite a Saturday night. Um, that's the nicest edge of a map I think I recall ever seeing. It's a little bit kind of over there, but yeah. Hmm. I think they did a good job of this. Like a lot of map makers don't bother with making the edge of the map looking all that great. This one really has the look of it going like not a hard edge, anyways. I did say that earlier. This is where one of the rivers. And actually, if we see take a look at what the traffic does when they come to this dead end. They turn around and go back. How cool is that? Most maps, they just carry on and just go off into the distance through the whatever barrier that's there. Let's go for a little dip. Make our way across the river. Cross the dangerous river. Oh, it's not going too fast, is he? Oh dear. Oh, we got a bit of a riverbank there too. I could be in trouble. Yes, Rabbit Rob, he does. I think his streams are usually so. He's kind of like all over the place too. Although I usually see him like, was it Sunday mornings? See, they're turning around. Look at that. I've never seen that before. All right. Whoa. Yeah. Well, as far as I mean, it's obviously this is we've had a fool around with a little bit of some of the trees. Some of these areas are going to be challenging to do logging on. As you can see, that's quite the steep. It's quite steep undulations, as our friend Mr. Sealy P there, of course. It's interesting if you've watched any of his recent stuff. He's secured a server for multiplayer, which is a kind of a diversion for him a little bit. So it'd be interesting to see how that kind of all plays out. Oh, thank you, Nicholson. It's really nothing special, although we're just trying to. We're just having a poke around the new map, and it's unfortunate. It's kind of the thing with the new map is obviously I don't have anything. I kind of have some equipment, and we set up a few things, and we kind of have a little chat about what's been going on. And ooh, look at this steep hill, and I don't know, just kind of try to get a feel for the map and kind of if it's for you or not. It's not something I really don't see myself playing on this map at all. Really, to be honest, it's not that it's a bad map. It's just I don't like logging at all. And and there's it's just mostly a logging map, which is fine. And it just even with the layout of the map, even if you did clear out all the Well, and that's the other thing. There's not a lot of, well, there is, but there isn't. I don't know how much more logging stuff you really. Oh, I missed a Was there? Oh my goodness, I'm so terrible. I'm just like, again, I'm just talking and just wandering. Where was the, where was the chainsaw? Oh, I'm glad someone's paying attention. Oh my goodness. Oh man, was there on the top of? Is there one on the top of the house? Where was it on the house? Oh, oh my goodness! Look at that. If it wasn't for you guys, I'd be totally lost. Uh, yeah, cool. I was actually air conditioner right there on the air conditioner. Yep, cool. All right. Oh my. Oh, oh dear. Well, we'll go check out the. I think we were over at the animal house. Oh, I know. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. What I mean, an auto load log trailer would be really nice, even if it was the one we got in Farm Sim 19, where I kind of converted it into wood chips. But there's a collectible here. Collect it. There we go. Um. Oh, there's a bunch here at the log. Oh, that's right. We're at the. Well, this is this not the? Oh, this is the log. The logging place. I know. I remember Rusty wandering around here. There's quite a few collectibles around this lumberyard, or it's not lumberyard. It's a sawmill. Sawmill. Yes. Keep my eyes peeled. Keep your eyes. Oh, there it is. There's a manure spreader. Come on. Oh. Ah. Oh. Come. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, there we go. Ah, there we go. Had to put the leg up on the little. Um. So yeah, it'll be interesting. Was it? Yeah, over. It's not over till the fat lady sings, or at least that's what they said. I don't know. Um, it's not over till it's over. Who said that? It sounds like something Yogi Berra would say, but oh, I bet you there's one in the corner here. Look at that. Well, I was kind of waiting for uh, Nunatana. Oh, is that Omatana page? Stee? Is there one? There's one right at. Is there one on the top there too? I think there's a pig at the top of that. How am I going to get up there? Oh, yes. So, oh, okay, that's cool. Oh, this, of course, that's why they put this car here, so we could. What? Oh, there we go. Uh, there's a pig. Yeah, so these guys are still working hard at posting all the links. So at least go check them out. I know. I mean, I know it doesn't cost anything. That's what it is. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe to somebody. And you just might end up finding some content that you enjoy watching. And so I know not everybody likes watching what I do, and that's fine because everybody's got different tastes, and that's the way it is. But give them a shot, anyways. Yeah, if that's that's everything. Let's go back to the house, wherever that is. Got too many pieces. Here we go. Of course, I left all the equipment running. But anyways, yeah. So this is your house and where you start. Oh yeah. If you're thinking of cutting the grass along the river, you don't get any grass from cutting it. At least not with that batwing mower. So I'm not sure if that's a map thing or a mower thing. But anyways, that's neither here nor there now. For now, Steve's still dishing out the links. So we're gonna wait till they're done, or he's done. Are you done, Steve? Okay. All right. Well, let me see if I can remember. We've had quite a few people in here today. Quite a few new people in here too, and I want to thank them, although they have left. We've had Evil Clown, of course, our good friends Farming Steve and Chad, Diablo, Rusty Money was in here. The Farm Sim game, check him out. He's the one of the designers, he's on the design team of this map that we're on right now. Smoke 82, I think he's still in here. We had a new viewer today, Michelle Wistowski. Also, who else has been in here? Oh, you're still here, Hebel? Okay. That's cool. Thanks for sticking around, buddy. Who else have we got? We had someone, Carl Tollefson. He popped in, although he was pretty quiet. He might still be listening. Who knows? Or maybe he passed out. It's probably played. That sounds like kind of like a Scandinavian name. Deshead, I believe he said he was in Wisconsin, if I'm not correct. I could be not correct. Matteo in here, Matteo Ricci. Who else? Our good friend Nuclear Salmon. Mr. Farmer Groot, of course. Why Not Gaming. Of course, our friend Steve there, our Kansas City, our displaced Detroit, Kansas City friend. 5 Star Farms popped by and spent a little time with us here. Also, Nicholson FS, of course. How could I forget our friend Nick, my good Canadian friend. And yeah, there it is. I think I had 20 at one time. Oh, 20. Oh, I had it as much as 20 at one time. Well, that's really nice. That's good for a Monday night, right? All right. Well, thank you, everyone. It was a good time. It was a great time. It's always a great time when you guys are here. And keep the chat rolling. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you for your support. And yeah, and as I always say, remember, it's only a game, so have fun. And that's where I'll say, we'll see you next time. Yeah, you're still here. Okay. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for coming by. We will see you all next time. Have a great night, everybody.